This guide will take you step by step to rescue all the survivors in Still Creek, and as a nice little bonus, unlock all the achievements for Dead Rising 2 Case Zero in a single playthrough. You'll be swimming in PP by the end of it, and locked out at level 5, with the bar filled to get you to level 6 easily once you start the main game, giving you a pretty significant head start. The timing is fairly tight, but you should have ample opportunities to complete everything. Case Zero is equivalent to half a day in a standard Dead Rising game, which equates to about 1 hour real time of gameplay, excluding loading screens and cutscenes, obviously. It's definitely an intense hour to complete all the achievements in one go, but it is possible. I've done it multiple times. The two most difficult achievements to get in this playthrough are Zombie Exterminator, where you must kill 1,000 zombies, and Small Town Deep Pockets, which requires you to spend $100,000 at the pawnshop. These two are going to be make it or break it factors for your playthrough. Doing these in a separate playthrough may be advised depending on your skill level. I would advise you to do these after an All Survivors playthrough, as the go-to strategy for Zombie Exterminator doesn't work too well until you've leveled up and gained an attack upgrade. Small Town Deep Pockets also requires farming $100,000, and your money will carry over to a new playthrough, making it significantly easier to get a second time around. If you're going forward in one playthrough, every zombie kill and every dollar is important. Start the game and watch the cutscenes if you wish. Once you gain control of Chuck, immediately pick up the baseball bat and the box of nails in front of you. Combine these at the workbench to make a spike bat and get the first achievement, a taste of things to come. That was pretty easy. 1 of 12 down. Now exit out into the scrapyard and pick up the whiskey on your left. Continue to your left and make your way to the restrooms. Save if you wish and exit out into Still Creek. Head straight across the street past the white van and pick up the paddle by the building. Pocket it and use your spike bat to kill any zombies that get close to you. Make your way towards the zombrex marker, but stay on the right side. Again, kill anything you come across, because kills are actually important here for once. Once you reach a green dumpster, turn to your right, jump onto it, and jump over the fence. Continue along this alleyway, killing any zombies you come across, and enter the door at the end. Inside, turn right and then head up the stairs. Kill the zombie here and pick up the shotgun on the desk. Now head back downstairs. Pick up the newspaper on the desk, discarding your spike bat. Unlock the door to the sheriff's office and exit onto the street. Use the shotgun liberally here, but don't run out of ammo. Continue along the right side towards the marker until you reach the maintenance room on your right. Enter and assemble a Molotov with the whiskey and newspaper in your inventory. Immediately turn around and throw it. It doesn't matter if you hit a ton of zombies. Now assemble an IED by using the propane tank and box of nails in this maintenance room. Turn around and throw it, and then blow it up with your shotgun. Now exit the maintenance room and turn left to get into Big Buck Hardware. On the right side, pick up a pitchfork and then grab a chainsaw from the racks. Now return to the maintenance room beside it. Assemble a boomstick by using the pitchfork and shotgun. Pocket it and then assemble a paddle saw by using the chainsaw and paddle. Now use the paddle saw and run towards the marker. You'll get a cutscene and end up on a truck. Jump down and use the paddle saw, killing zombies until it breaks. You should get the killing 100 zombies achievement here. Then run towards the tents in the quarantine area. Pick up a pylon, which is the orange traffic cone, and then head towards the ambulance. Use the 2 snacks here if you need to heal. When you're ready, examine the ambulance. Now you'll have to push this utility cart back to the safehouse. Try and kill as many zombies as you can, but it won't be very effective at taking many down. Just get what you can. Stop by the casino on your way back and do a quick lap around to collect the money. You won't have a weapon capable of smashing the machines at this point, so don't waste your time. Just grab the cash that's on the ground and head back to your cart. Now push it back to the safe house and you'll encounter a cutscene. Now you'll start the main goal of Case Zero, which is to gather bike parts. Before that though, turn around to the back room of the gas station and climb the ladder to access the roof. All you need to do up here is grab the spray paint and then head back down. This cooler has unlimited orange juice down here, so if you ever need to heal, this is the place to do it. Return to the workbench and combine the pylon and spray paint to make an air horn. Discard this. It's a terrible weapon and not worth wasting time using. Make another spike bat by combining the baseball bat and nails in here, then head outside. You can save if you want before heading out into Still Creek. You'll get a cutscene here about queens. I won't be mentioning it as it is randomized, but anytime you see a queen, it is worthwhile to kill the zombie and pick it up. You can use it immediately or in a more densely populated spot. This is a very easy and a very efficient way to rack up on kills. Do this for most of the queens that you see. Now head forward and clear the zombies around Dick on the white van by using the spike bat or boomstick. Once it's clear, jump up and talk to him and agree to follow him to his pawn shop. Drop down and grab another paddle before following Dick, killing as many zombies as you can along the way with your boomstick and or spike bat. Dick will stop at the pawn shop, talk to him, and you'll be teleported inside. Talk to Dick again and purchase a hint for $1,000, which will give you some insight and an achievement, Clueless No More. Also purchase a moose head for $500. You'll need to spend $100,000 at the pawn shop, so you can keep track of your purchases if you want, but you shouldn't need to. Put on the moose head and run across the street into the casino. Hold X to do a charge while wearing the moose head. This increases your movement speed significantly as well as kills zombies fairly effectively. Now in the casino, run around like a bull in a china shop and smash all the machines in the casino and loot the cash before leaving. Now continue your rampage through to the maintenance room on the right side. Stop at the hardware store to grab another chainsaw. Then in the maintenance room, craft another paddle saw. Now kill zombies in the immediate area until your paddle saw is worn out. Then head left and enter the movie theater. Use your spike bat to smash the slot machines here and collect the cash. Then head to the back of the theater and unlock the door on your right. Exit this door and climb onto the dumpster and jump over the fence. Head to your left and follow this path to another dumpster. Jump onto it and grab the battery. Run it back towards the maintenance room. Place it on the workbench and then enter the hardware store on your left, grab a leaf rake and combine it at the workbench to make an electric rake. Now use this on zombies in the immediate area until it breaks. Now head into the alley across from the maintenance room, turn to your right, and pick up the engine. It's the first bike part. You cannot pocket this, so you have to carry it back. Once you're carrying it, just ignore any zombies in your way and just hoof it back to the safe house. You can use it to smash anything that gets in your way, but you're better off avoiding combat right now. Once inside, head to the bike chassis and place the engine. You'll get the achievement partway there. Build a new spike bat and restock on orange juice if you need it. Save if you want, and exit the safe house. Now we need to rescue some survivors. First things first though, we need to pillage the casino every single time we return from the safe house. It's the only way to get enough cash to complete the achievement in a single run. Head to the pawn shop, buy a moose head for $500, cross the street into the casino, and go to town in it, looting all the cash along the way. After you're done, exit and turn right twice. Climb up this dumpster onto the building and talk to Bob. Bob will periodically flag you down to tell you about survivors in Still Creek. He'll mention a couple in the bar. Ignore it for now, instead head to the back of this building and jump across the gap. Then jump over the railing and jump into the window of the second floor of the Still Creek Hotel. Head to the back room and grab the shed key. Now exit out the same way that you came. Hop the railing and jump across the building on the other side of the alley. Now on your right, pick up the construction helmet. Then turn left and make your way across the building. Climb onto Bob's Fish and Hunt and then drop in. Smash the register here for some more cash and grab a broadsword if you have the inventory space. Now exit and head straight into the bar. Talk to the survivors here. Gemini will join almost immediately. Fausto will require 2 drinks, so grab some beers for him from the bar. Also make sure to take a beer for yourself. We'll need it shortly. Once they've both joined you, take these survivors back to the safe house by cutting through the gas station. Kill as many of the zombies here as you can, destroying whatever weapons you have. Pick up the gas canister by the pumps once you've broken your weapon. Then just take these 2 back to the safe house. Gemini will give you $15,000 for your trouble. That puts a pretty significant dent in the $100,000 we need, which is really nice. Here, drop whatever you have to pick up a drill and a bucket, but keep the beer and construction helmet in your inventory. You'll be able to pick up the things that you dropped again shortly, so don't worry too much about it. Drop off the gas canister at the bike, then combine the beer and construction helmet to make the beer helmet. Also combine the drill and the bucket to get the drill bucket. These should be the last 2 combo weapons that you need and unlock the achievement, A Bigger Taste. Restock as needed, orange juice from the cooler and another spike bat. You can also pick up whatever weapons you dropped when you picked up the drill and the bucket. Save before heading out to Still Creek again. Cross the street and grab another paddle since we're headed to that maintenance room anyways. Head to the pawn shop, buy a moose head, cross the street into the casino, loot all the machines. Then head to the maintenance room by the hardware store. Grab another chainsaw and make a paddle saw by combining the chainsaw and the paddle. Kill zombies with the paddle saw in the immediate area until it breaks. Then use the shed key on the shed near the maintenance room to unlock it. This should unlock the achievement Locksmith. Truly a master of unlocking. Inside you'll find the bike fork. Pick it up. Again, you can't pocket this, so we have to haul it back the old-fashioned way. Make your way back to the safe house, avoiding combat. Once you're inside the safe house, head to the bike and place the fork. Then restock on anything you need like spike bats or orange juice. Head out, but on the way back, make sure to talk to Gemini. She's having marital problems, and the only way to fix it is with fabulous gemstones. Exhaust all her dialogue, save your game, and exit out onto Still Creek. Again, we're headed back to that maintenance room, so go ahead and grab a paddle. Then do the standard business, buy a moose head from the pawn shop, and pillage the casino. Then head back over towards Bob. Climb the building and talk with him. He saw a group of girls in the bowling alley. Jump off the building and head there now. It's on the right side on the way to the maintenance room. You can't miss it. Enter the bowling alley and talk to Tia. Exhaust her dialogue. If you don't talk to her, you won't be able to find Sharon. She just will not spawn, so make sure you talk to Tia a lot. On your way out, smash the ATM and the snack machines for more cash, then head towards the hardware store, picking up a chainsaw. Enter the maintenance room and make a paddle saw. Head towards the quarantine zone. Cleave through the zombies here with the paddle saw until it breaks, then switch to the spiked bat. You'll find Gemini's gems by a broken down yellow car with no door. Pick them up and pocket them. Head into the quarantine zone. In the tent at the back, you'll find Sharon. She's been bitten and will need a zombrex. Give her the one you have and she'll join. She's injured, so you'll have to carry her to transport her effectively. Head back to the bowling alley by staying on the left side. Enter it and talk to the girls to get them all to join you. Now just run them all back to the safe house. Once inside, return the gems to Gemini to receive another $15,000 for your trouble.
I have a bag of jewels for you.
If you need to restock, make another spike bat. Otherwise, save if you want before heading back to Still Creek. Depending on how fast you are, you may have some time here. If it's before 3 p.m., the next set of survivors will not have spawned. This is an opportunity to just grab another set of cash and farm some kills. Head to the pawn shop, buy another moose head, run it to the casino, smash everything and loot the place, then run back to the safe house because it's probably 3 p.m. or later by this point. Inside the safe house, just immediately turn around and exit back out into Still Creek. Same steps as last time, run to the pawn shop, buy a moose head, pillage the casino. Business as usual. Now head up to Bob and he'll tell you about some bikers in the parking lot behind the department store. Head there now. However, you need to take a detour to Bob's Fish and Hunt and pick up at least one broadsword. You can also grab another moose head off the wall if you want. Once you have the sword, head out and cross the street to get to the department store. Head through it and exit out into the parking lot. You'll have to clear out all the zombies here. A queen is definitely the safest way to do this, otherwise just be careful. You don't want to hit Jason or Archie too much. Jason won't give up the handlebar until you give him a sword. Make the trade, you'll get the handlebar, and Jason and Archie will both join you. Grab your moose head again if you still have it, and go through the department store. Turn right and cut through the gas station, killing any zombies in your way until you reach the safe house. Now go drop off the handlebar and restock on supplies if you need to. You'll definitely want to save this time before exiting out onto Still Creek. There is nothing left for us to do in town until 7 p.m. and later. If you want to complete all the achievements, you need to use this time to farm cash and kill zombies. From the safe house, use the moose head and run to Bob's Fish and Hunt, killing anything in your way. Inside, refresh the moose head and do a wide arc around the gas station, killing anything in your way. Then make your way to the pawn shop. Buy a fresh moose head before crossing the street to the casino and looting all the machines there. Once you're done that, exit the casino and charge back to the safe house. Once you're inside, immediately turn around and return to Still Creek, and repeat this process. If you're reasonably quick and have been diligent about kills and collecting money along the way, you should have ample time to farm the 1,000 kills and $100,000 in this time frame. Just continue following this loop until you gather enough kills and money. Obviously, if you finish off kills first, just skip Bob's Fish and Hunt and head straight for the pawn shop and casino. Likewise, if for whatever reason you finish money first, just do laps between the safe house and Bob's Fish and Hunt. Hopefully you'll have finished this by 7 p.m. You'll get the Zombie Exterminator achievement here. Once you get the $100,000, you need to start a shopping spree at the pawn shop. You have to buy one wheel and one zombrex to get the best ending. Make sure you buy the wheel and a zombrex. I had $105,000 on me, so I just bought the wheel and 4 zombrexes. If you don't have that much money, just purchase the wheel, a zombrex, and purchase some of the combo weapons and leave them to rot on the ground. Once you've dumped off $100,000, you'll get the Small Town Deep Pockets achievement. Now head back to the safe house with your wheel and zombrex. Bring the wheel to the bike for the achievement ready to ride. There's nothing left to do until 7 p.m. Use your remaining time to make preparations to fight Jed, the first and final boss of Case Zero. You can run to the bar and mix a couple of painkillers using 2 beers, but it's not necessary. Jed isn't the easiest psychopath, but he's also not the most difficult either. A few guns may be useful here to gather, but that's your choice. I find him easy enough with just OJ and spike bats. Once your preparations are done, save your game and wait until 7 p.m. to administer the zombrex to Katie. Once you do, you'll immediately be thrust into the psychopath battle. Again, Jed isn't terribly difficult. If you've been following the guide, you'll be maxed out at level 5. With some basic dodging and a fully stocked inventory, you should be fine to take him down with just your spike bat. If he's far, he'll shoot at you. If he's moderate range, he'll attempt to run towards you to stab you. If he succeeds, you'll take a bunch of damage as he fires a ton of bullets into Chuck. He'll also attempt to stab you at close range, but if you stay to his side, he'll usually whiff his swings and it's a good opportunity to get some hits on him. Guns are a reasonable option here. There's a lot of tanks that can be shot and exploded in this area to damage Jed. Also, if you stay out of sight for a while, Jed will go to look for Katie. This is a prime opportunity to shoot him in the back or run up to him and get close and get some hits in. There is a ton of cover in this battle, so if you ever need to heal, just run behind some cars to hide and swig an orange juice or use some whiskey from around the area. But be very careful about consuming too much alcohol, especially if you still have the beer helmet. It's very easy to make Chuck sick. If he gets sick, Jed gets a whole lot harder. Chuck will puke constantly, letting Jed get free hits on you, and that's just no good. Otherwise, Jed's not terribly difficult. You should be able to kill him on your first attempt, or a subsequent attempt if you do die. I had an absolutely terrible fight against him this time, and I still came out easy. The faster you do Jed, the better, since it gives you more time for earning money or killing zombies if you haven't quite finished up yet. It also gives you a larger grace period for the final set of survivors. Beating Jed will net you the Chop Shop achievement. Only 2 more to go. After killing Jed, go ahead and save. All we have left to do now is rescue Bob and Darcy. If you're still short of the 100,000, you can go ahead and do another lap of the casino. Otherwise, climb up to Bob. Talk to him and he'll say Darcy is in the hunting store. Head there and talk to her. She won't join until Bob is with her. Head back and talk to Bob again, and he'll join. Now head back to Darcy and talk to her. She'll be reunited with Bob and she'll join up. Grab the moose head one last time and charge back to the safe house. Now just get inside once Darcy and Bob are close. You'll get the achievement Still Creek Savior. Only 1 more left to go. Save if you want, then jump on the bike to start the finale. All you have to do is get on your motorcycle and escape Still Creek.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Don't worry, man. You can do this. You got this. This escape sequence is actually pretty easy. You do have a timer, but there's no need to rush. A moderate pace is fine. Just follow the obvious path set out for you that's marked with flares. Eventually, you'll reach the tunnel, and you'll get the final achievement, We Ride to Fortune City. Congratulations, that's really everything to do in Case Zero completed in 1 playthrough. No need for silly running around with bins for half an hour to kill 1,000 zombies. Who thought that was a good strategy?